My beloved child, this message has been trying to reach you for 3 days now. Ignoring it would mean closing the door to God's heaven. I urge you to watch the entire video and accept the blessings that God has lovingly sent to you. Beloved, do you hear it? The quiet whisper that calls to your heart. It is I, the one who formed you, reaching into the depths of your weariness. I see you there, burdened by the unseen weight of life, carrying the weight of your worries in silence. Anxiety claws at your peace, choking the joy out of your days, leaving you feeling as though happiness is just out of reach. How it robs you of stillness. It pulls you away from the quiet refuge your soul longs for, leaving you feeling empty. But listen closely, my child, for I come to you now with a promise. Lay your burdens before me. Do not carry them alone. I see the tears you've hidden from the world, the ones that are too heavy to shed in front of others. I see the sleepless nights where shadows seem to stretch farther than hope itself. The fear, the doubt, they're real, aren't they? The terror that the weight of it all may break you. But my beloved, do not turn away. Entrust those fears to me, my child. Place them at my feet, and I will carry what you cannot. My arms are strong enough to bear it all. Let my peace wash over you like the softest rain, quieting the storm within. Can you feel it? That gentle calm that pushes the chaos away. When you feel the weight of uncertainty pressing down on you, know this. I am the anchor in your tempest, the calm in your chaos. You are not alone in this battle. I stand beside you, unwavering, steady. Let go, my child, and trust me to lead you to a rest so deep it restores your spirit and renews your soul. But there is more, my precious one. Open your heart to this truth. There is a season for everything under the heavens. Even your struggles, those moments of pain, have a purpose. I know it's hard to see now when everything feels so broken, but your tears are not wasted. They water the soil from which strength grows. When you feel lost, remember that I am your compass, the one who is shaping your path with love and wisdom far beyond your understanding. Do not rush through life as though it is a race to be won. Pause. Seek me. In the quiet moments, I speak most clearly. When the world demands more than you can give, when people push you to be something you're not, know that I do not measure your worth by your productivity or the expectations of others. I measure you by your heart. Let your gaze rest on what truly matters: love, kindness, and the purpose I have woven into your being. Yes, there will be trials. There will be moments when the road feels impossibly steep, when despair threatens to drown you, and you are tempted to abandon the journey. But hear me, do not turn away. Each step forward, no matter how small, is a triumph. Even when the way is obscured, trust that I am clearing the path before you. And my child, learn the power of forgiveness, not just for others, but for yourself. Release the chains of resentment that bind you. Forgiveness is not a gift for the one who hurt you. It is a gift for your own soul. Let go of the anger that weighs you down, and you will feel the lightness of grace lifting you higher than you thought possible. I desire you to flourish, to stand like a mighty tree by living waters, unshaken, deeply rooted in faith. The winds of adversity may bend you, but they will not break you. My love is your strength, my peace your shelter. You were made to thrive, to rise above fear and walk in the fullness of joy I have planned for you. Remember this, my child. You are never alone. Even in the moments when silence surrounds you, I am there, closer than your breath, steadying your heart. When others speak against you, when their words are laced with contempt, their hate, their lies, know this. Their words hold no power over you, for you are mine, precious, chosen, and loved beyond measure. Do not let their whispers drown out the truth of who you are. Stand tall, knowing that I have placed within you gifts unique to your purpose. Do not fear to use them. Your life is a testimony of my grace, a beacon of light to those who wander in darkness. Through you, my love becomes visible, my mercy tangible. Write this upon your heart. You are chosen to prosper. You are created to shine. You are called to bless. These words are a reflection of my plans for you, plans to give you a future filled with hope. So take my hand, dear child. Together we will journey through valleys and climb the highest peaks. When you stumble, I will lift you. When you falter, I will steady you. I am with you in every step, every breath, and I will never let you go. Look to me, the Alpha and the Omega, the one who knows every page of your story. Trust me, for my love is endless, my power boundless, and my promises unbreakable. Walk forward now with courage and peace. The world awaits the light that shines within you, a light that no storm can extinguish. You are loved, my child, deeply, eternally, and I am with you now and forevermore. My beloved, hear me now as I speak directly to your heart. You are not forgotten, nor are you overlooked. Even in your quietest, most hidden moments, when you feel invisible, when the world doesn't see you, I see you. I know the desires of your heart, the dreams you carry, and the fears that weigh heavily upon you. I know those days when everything seems bleak, when sadness threatens to drown your spirit. But listen, I am not only the God of the extraordinary, but the God of the ordinary moments in your life. I am in the details, in the silent spaces between your breath, in the mundane things that you think go unnoticed. Every breath you take, every decision you make, I am there working in the background. When the weight of the world feels like too much to bear, remember this. I am still at work weaving together the threads of your story into a tapestry of purpose and beauty. Do not grow weary in waiting. Do not despair, my child, even when the answers seem delayed. Trust me when I say that what I have prepared for you is far greater than you can imagine. The world may try to convince you that your dreams are futile, or that you are forgotten. Do you hear those whispers of contempt that say, "You're not good enough. You'll never make it"? Silence them with the truth of who you are, a child of the Most High, deeply loved and eternally cherished. Like the seed buried in the soil, there is growth taking place beneath the surface. The waiting feels long, doesn't it? But that is because I am working in ways you cannot see yet. Be patient, my child, for the harvest will come in its appointed time. When it does, it will overflow with blessings. Blessings you could never have dreamed possible. Yes, you may feel frustrated at times, even disgusted by how slowly things seem to move. But rest in this truth. The delay is not a denial. It is all part of a plan so much bigger than you. You have been chosen not by chance, but with great intention. Before the foundations of the earth were laid, I had already written your name on the palms of my hands. You are mine and nothing, not your failures, not your weaknesses, not even the harshest words or darkest thoughts. Nothing can separate you from my love. Remember this when the voices of doubt and fear try to creep in. When the pain seems unbearable, silence them with the truth of who you are. There will be days when you feel weak, when the journey ahead seems too daunting. The fear may grip you, paralyzing you in your tracks. The thought of failing again, of being let down again. It's terrifying, isn't it? But in those moments, do not rely on your own strength. Lean on me, for my strength is made perfect in your weakness. I am your refuge, your fortress, your ever-present help in trouble. Call upon me and I will answer you. I will lift you out of the pit and set your feet upon solid ground. Do not be afraid to dream again. I am the God who restores what has been lost, who revives what seems dead. The dreams you thought were impossible, the hopes you buried deep within your heart, I can breathe new life into them. Do not limit me with your doubts. Believe and you will see my glory. I am not just the God of the possible, but the God of the impossible. As you move forward, know this. Every step you take in faith is a step into the destiny I have prepared for you. Do not despise small beginnings, for even the tallest tree starts as a tiny seed. I know it's hard when you look at the tiny seed and wonder how it could possibly grow into something big, something strong. But trust me, every step of faith moves you closer to the fulfillment of my purpose for you. Nurture the gifts I have placed within you, and in time they will grow and flourish. You were not created to merely survive. No, you were made to thrive, to bear fruit that will last. The world will try to tell you that you're just another face in the crowd, but do not listen. You are a force that will not be reckoned with. And when the storms of life come, and they will, do not fear. Stand firm. I will not leave you when the storm rises. I am with you in the midst of it all. The world will throw its stones at you. People will mock you. misunderstand you, and question your every move. But hear me. Do not fear the winds or the waves. I am the one who calms the seas with a word, and I will calm the storms within you. Hold fast to my promises, for they are unshakable, unbreakable, and eternal. Above all, never forget you are deeply loved. This is not a love based on your performance, your achievements, or your failures. This is a love that is steadfast and unchanging, a love that gave everything for you. When others fail you, when the world disappoints you, I will never fail you. Rest in that love, my child. Let it be the anchor for your soul, the foundation upon which you build your life. Now rise up with courage. Step boldly into the life I have called you to live. Shine your light in a world that is desperate for hope, for truth, for love. Be my hands and feet in a world that has lost its way. Show kindness, show mercy. Be the change this world so desperately needs. And remember, wherever you go, whatever you do, I am with you always, even to the end of the age. You are my masterpiece, my treasure, my beloved. I delight in you, and I have so much more in store for you than you can ever imagine. Trust me, walk with me, and together we will do great and marvelous things. Now is the time to dust them off, my child. Those dreams you thought were buried deep, crushed by fear and disappointment. For I am with you, and together we will see them fulfilled. What was once impossible, what the world told you could never happen, will now become a testimony of my power in your life. I am the God who restores, who redeems, and who brings beauty from the ashes of your pain. Do not let the sadness of the past hold you back any longer, for I will take those broken pieces and turn them into something beautiful. Do not fear stepping into the unknown, for I will guide your every step. Trust me when the world tells you to be afraid. I will give you courage when you feel like you are standing on the edge with everything uncertain. Remember, I am the God who opens doors that no man can shut. I will provide the resources you need. The world may laugh, may look at you in contempt and say, "You're dreaming too big. You'll never make it." But I say to you now, with me, nothing is impossible. What I have placed in your heart, I will bring to fruition. I am the author and the finisher of your faith. Your dreams are safe in my hands. Those visions you thought were too distant, too grand, I will make them reality. Do not let doubt steal your peace. Do not let the voice of the enemy telling you it's too late, you're not worthy, cause you to hesitate. Remember, you are mine, and nothing can stop what I have destined for you. As you move forward, let go of fear and embrace the courage I have already placed within you. When challenges arise, when obstacles stand in your way and you feel like giving up, remember, these are not signs of failure. They are opportunities to grow, to become stronger, to learn. Yes, it's hard. It's frustrating. At times you may feel the anger bubbling inside you. Why me? Why does it seem so difficult? Why does everyone else have it easier? But do not let that anger control you. Instead, channel it into determination. Let it propel you forward into the victory that I have prepared for you. The path I have for you is not free of obstacles, but every trial, every moment of difficulty is a stepping stone toward the fulfillment of my promises. You are not being punished. No, child, you are being prepared. Do not compare your journey to that of others, for I have crafted a unique path just for you. Their blessings may look different, and that may make you feel insignificant, as if you're being overlooked. But hear me, what I have for you is perfect. It is tailored to your heart and your purpose. Stay rooted in my word. When the world feels overwhelming and disgust tries to rise within you because of the evil and injustice around you, my word will be your strength. It will hold you steady, keeping you from being swayed by the tides of this world. Meditate on it day and night, for in it you will find the wisdom and the clarity you need to navigate through life. My word will anchor your soul, and in it you will find the promises that will sustain you through every season, whether in the storm or in the calm. My beloved, know this: I take delight in you, not because of what you achieve, but because of who you are, my child. Let this truth sink deep into your soul. You are loved, valued, cherished. Your worth does not come from your accomplishments or from the approval of others. It does not come from how well you perform or how perfect your life looks on the outside. No, Your worth comes from the fact that you belong to me. Take each step in faith, knowing that I am with you. Let your heart be light, for I am carrying the weight of your burdens. You do not walk this journey alone. My Spirit goes before you, preparing the way, and walks beside you, giving you strength. Rejoice, for the road ahead is filled with blessings and purpose. The world may try to throw shame, fear, and doubt in your face, but I have already overcome the world. You are never alone, my child. I am with you always. My beloved, as you step forward in faith, know this. I am planting seeds of hope and vision within you. These seeds may seem small now, insignificant even, but trust me, they will grow into something extraordinary. In the fullness of time, they will bear fruit that will not only nourish you but the world around you. Do not rush the process, for growth takes time, and I am with you every step of the way. In your moments of impatience, when the waiting feels unbearable and you wonder, why is this taking so long? I want you to remember, I am working. The foundation I am building in you is eternal. So be patient, my child. I know there have been times when fear gripped your heart, when the weight of doubt seemed unbearable. Maybe you've even felt like you were failing, or that this journey wasn't worth it. But I tell you now, you are not weak. The same power that raised my son from the grave resides within you. So when you feel small, remind yourself, I am bigger than your fear. You are empowered by my Spirit, and there is nothing you cannot overcome with me by your side. When the whispers of doubt try to overwhelm you, silence them with my promises. Declare boldly, I am chosen, I am loved, I am called for such a time as this. Let these words sink deep into your soul. You are not forgotten, not abandoned, not forsaken. When the road ahead seems unclear, and you wonder if you're even on the right path, trust me, I am aligning every detail of your life to reflect my divine purpose. What seems insignificant today, those small acts of faith and obedience, are laying the foundation for tomorrow's breakthroughs. Every prayer, every small act of kindness, every step forward in faith, even when you can't see the result, is building something eternal. I know there are moments when weariness tries to take hold of you, when it feels like the weight of the world is just too much to bear. You may feel like you're sinking into a sea of sadness, questioning if all your effort will ever make a difference. But hear me, child. You do not carry this alone. I am your burden bearer, your ever-present help in times of trouble. Rest in me. Come to me and let my peace renew your strength. Let my love rejuvenate your soul, lifting you out of that heaviness, replacing it with a lightness that only I can provide. The vision I have placed in your heart is not there by accident. It is a glimpse of the future I have already prepared for you. Yes, the path may feel unclear at times, and fear will try to rise up, telling you that you're walking in the dark. But I promise you this, I will make it known to you, step by step. You are not lost. Trust in my timing, for it is perfect. When the world around you is chaotic and everything seems to be falling apart, remember, I see the end from the beginning, and I am leading you toward victory. Do not despise the waiting season. Yes, I know it is hard. It may make you feel like you are wasting time, or that others are moving ahead faster than you. But I assure you, it is in the waiting that I am preparing you, molding you into the person you are meant to be. Like clay in the hands of a potter, I am shaping you, refining you. Embrace the refining process, for it will reveal your true strength, your purpose. What feels like delay is not denial. It is preparation for something greater than you can possibly imagine. When you feel overwhelmed, when sadness clouds your heart, come to me and rest. But also rejoice in the journey. Let joy be your strength and gratitude be your song. In the middle of uncertainty, when it seems like everything is falling apart, praise me, for I am working even in the unseen. Watch as I turn your mourning into dancing, your tears into joy, your sorrow into gladness. Your faith is a beacon that will light the way for others. What you do today will echo for generations to come. I am sending waves of blessings your way, blessings of healing, provision, and restoration. But first, open your heart to receive them. Release any bitterness, fear, or regret. They have no place in the life I have for you. They will only weigh you down and hold you back from stepping fully into the fullness of my calling. Fill those spaces with my truth and let it empower you to walk boldly in your calling. You are my masterpiece, created to bring glory to my name. You are more than just a survivor. You are a conqueror. The journey ahead is bright because I am the light that guides you. Take my hand and let us move forward together, for what lies before you is greater than what lies behind. Trust me, child, for I am making all things new, and the best is yet to come. Do not be afraid of the future, for I have already prepared the way. My beloved, your heart is heavy, and I feel it. Happiness seems so distant at times, doesn't it? You long for peace, for clarity, for assurance that the struggles will end. And yet sometimes doubt creeps in like a shadow, and fear whispers lies into your ear. But listen to me now. I am the God of surprise, the one who defies the odds and astonishes you with my ways. What seems impossible is the very thing I delight in transforming. When you think you've reached the end, I show you that there's so much more to come, far beyond your expectations. But my dear child, I know you feel sadness too. There have been moments when you've thought, is this all there is? When you've stood at the edge of despair, questioning if the promise will ever come true. I see the silent tears, the times when you felt abandoned. But let me tell you this, you are never alone. In those moments of pain, I am with you, holding you, catching every tear as it falls. What you call loss, I call preparation. Trust that I will turn your mourning into dancing, your sadness into joy. I also sense the contempt that rises in your heart when you see others seemingly blessed, when their journey is smooth while yours feels filled with thorns. But my child, I tell you, do not let the envy of others take root in your soul. The blessing I have for you is uniquely yours. Their path is not yours. Rejoice in your own journey, for what I have planned for you is beyond what your eyes have seen and your mind has comprehended. Your time will come, and it will be more beautiful than you could ever imagine. And yes, I know your anger when it feels like life is unfair. Frustration fills your heart when the world doesn't seem to understand your struggle, when you're overlooked and underestimated. I see the fire in your soul, the desire to rise above the injustice, the weight, the pain. But let me remind you, child, that I am the God of justice. The enemy may roar, the world may mock, but no weapon formed against you shall prosper. I will make all things right in my perfect time. Your strength is not measured by your ability to fight, it's measured by your ability to trust me to fight on your behalf. There are days, too, when disgust rises within you, the taste of disappointment lingering on your tongue. You've given your all, and yet you feel betrayed by those you've trusted, by circumstances you couldn't control. How dare life feel this hard, you ask? But I say to you, child, that your worth is not defined by your circumstances. Even when you face disgust, there is beauty to be found. Even in the ashes, my love can make you whole again. Happiness will come, yes, and so will the peace you long for. But remember, it comes not from the absence of challenges, but from my constant presence in your life. The joy you seek is found in knowing that I am with you in every high and every low. Surprise will meet you at every turn, for the blessings I have for you are far greater than you could ever expect. Trust me, my child, you are mine, you are loved, and though the journey may be hard, though the emotions may rise and fall like the waves of the sea, know this, I am your anchor, and in me you will find peace, purpose, and victory. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Rise up in the strength I have given you, and know that every step you take is part of my great plan. My love for you is unshakable, my promise is unbreakable. Trust, believe, and walk forward, for the best is yet to come. You are victorious, and your breakthrough is drawing near, my child. I know there are moments when the weight of this world seems unbearable, when fear grips your heart and doubt clouds your vision. Fear can be a powerful force, can't it? It tries to convince you that you're not enough, that the road ahead is too uncertain, too difficult. But I tell you, fear is a liar. It cannot hold you captive when you hold fast to my promises. In those moments of terror, when your knees feel weak and your spirit crushed, I am your strength. My power is made perfect in your weakness. I will never leave you, and I know that in the midst of trials, the sadness can feel overwhelming. You may wonder, why does this pain feel endless? You might feel as though the world is cold, indifferent, and full of sorrow. But I see your tears, I hear your heartache, and I am with you in every painful moment. Your sorrow is not wasted. It is turning into something beautiful, something that will bring glory to my name. You are not forgotten, but there are also times when contempt rises within you. The injustices of the world anger you. The unfairness, the cruelty, everything you see makes you want to scream. You think, how can this world be so wicked? And in your righteous indignation, anger rises up. That fire inside of you, it is my justice burning within you. But do not let it consume you. Use that fire to fuel the change I'm calling you to bring. Your anger is a call to action. Let it lead you to act with compassion, with love, and with wisdom. Don't let it turn to bitterness or resentment, for that will only block the blessings I have for you. Yet in those moments of frustration, when disgust and disappointment overwhelm your spirit, you must remember this. I am at work behind the scenes. When the world feels so vile and unjust, I am molding and shaping the pieces of your life for something greater. Trust my timing. You will see the beauty that arises from the ashes. Finally, I remind you that in the moments of happiness, when the sun shines bright and your heart feels light, know that this joy is my gift to you. Rejoice. Celebrate these moments, for they are a testament to my goodness in your life. The fullness of joy is in my presence, and I am right beside you, guiding you every step of the way. You may not always understand the twists and turns of life, but I promise my love is unshakable, and my plan is perfect. Keep trusting in me, even when you cannot see the path ahead. The best is yet to come. Walk in faith and know that I will be with you always. Amen.